Going no contact is a common strategy that's used when a relationship ends or when the two people in the relationship need some time to reflect on a certain issue or make a decision as to how to move forward with the relationship. It's either one person in the relationship or both parties in the relationship that decide to completely cut off contact for a certain amount of time. And that means no following each other on social media, no text messaging, no phone calls, no liking photos, no nothing, no sending reels, no sending TikToks to each other. It means complete peace and space from each other. Here are some of the key aspects of going no contact. First and foremost, it needs to be a clean break. The good way to do it is to communicate. Hey, if necessary, you communicate with the other person. You say, I'm going to need some time to gather my thoughts and rebalance, so I won't be reaching out to you or speaking with you for the next 2 weeks. And that means, like I said before, it means nothing. It doesn't mean that you text once every 3 days. It means nothing. It means that you give yourself the gift of gaining clarity by yourself. It's very easy for you to get influenced by the other person. Let's say you want to leave the relationship and the other person wants to stay. They're going to try and convince you to stay. But if you go no contact, you have a clear mind for yourself for a while where you're not influenced by their opinions and their wantings. Many people also use no contact to manipulate a partner to start having feelings for them again. If someone has felt rejected, maybe even broken up with, then a strategy that many people use is that the person that was broken up with goes no contact in order to work on themselves and regain their confidence. And then eventually they'll reach back out to the person who dumped them. And sometimes it does work, to be honest with you. The duration of how long this no contact period should be varies from situation to situation. No contact can be anything from 1 week. That's a very short amount though, so I don't know how much clarity you'll be able to gain in 1 week only, but okay, it goes from 1 week to months, depending on the relationship and the severity of the issue. Sometimes if it's a marriage and you're getting separated, it's necessary to take more than just a couple of weeks. It's necessary to take months where you don't speak in order to really come back to yourself and get a sense of what's right for you and how you want to move forward. The purpose of no contact is to emotionally detach from each other enough to figure out what's the best course of action. It's for you to heal. It's for you to remember who you are, remember why you wanted this relationship, remember your goals, and kind of get out of the entanglement with the other person. So when you do step back into the relationship, you're actually choosing each other again from a very calm and serene and clear place. So when do you use no contact? As I said at the beginning of this video, it's very commonly used in breakups, either by the one who breaks up or by the one who's broken up with. It's also very commonly used as a way of emotionally resetting if it has been very tumultuous, if there's been some kind of deceit or breach of trust in a relationship, then a no contact period can help both people figure out what to do from here and process everything that has just happened. It is also used and recommended if you're in any type of toxic relationship that really isn't good for you. So this is in the more severe end of the spectrum. Going no contact can be a way for you to make sure that you get out of the addictive state that you're in with someone. If you're, for example, in a trauma bond, then the only way to really break free from that relationship is usually to go no contact, or if you have kids together, minimal contact with the person that you're trauma bonded with. I've made a video about trauma bonding and I'll link to it up here so you can check that out if that is you. So how do you implement no contact? It's important to communicate first. Sometimes you're in situations where communication is completely out the window. Like if you're in a very unhealthy trauma bond situation, then it's not really always the best thing to communicate in a mature, emotionally mature way. But if you can, try to communicate with the other person. Hey, I'm going to be taking my distance for a while. You won't hear from me. It's not that I hate you. I just need some time for myself. I'll reach back out in, let's say, 3 weeks. I'll reach back out in a month. So and so. That would be the emotionally mature way to do this. People who use it to manipulate their partners to come back, they usually don't communicate. They just go no contact, and they hope that their ex-partner or person that they're still with is going to feel the fear of losing them, and that's going to make them want them back. I see it happening a lot. I don't necessarily recommend it, because why would you want to be with someone where you would have to manipulate them in order for them to want to be with you? That's not really a healthy relationship. So it's not recommended, but I can't deny that it's used in this way a lot. When you go no contact, you have to stick to the plan. I also see clients where we decide to go no contact and then they eventually go onto their partner's Instagram, watch their stories anyway, they unblock them, they send a message. Then it's not really no contact. You have to stick to it. You have to, especially if you communicated that this is what you're going to do for a couple of weeks, stick to your word, okay? Don't go back and forth, then it doesn't work. So it's better that you say, oh, I'm only going to do it for a short amount of time and then stick to it, than saying I'm going to do it for a month and then you can't keep it anyway and you're going to message them or call them. What happens after no contact? After no contact, you can reach out to the person again. And then you can reevaluate the relationship and whatever occurred between the two of you. Then you can probably, hopefully, talk about things in a calm manner where you both gain some more clarity and you can figure out what the solution is for you. Maybe you have found out that you really want to be with this person. Maybe you found out that you're much happier by yourself. Maybe they've found out a lot of stuff that they want to share with you. So there'll either be the possibility of reconciliation or you'll go your separate ways. No contact in its purest form is not intended as a manipulation tactic. However, it is often used as such by people who don't have good intentions or people who are a bit toxic in their relationship patterns. There's a healthy way of going no contact, which focuses on self-growth and clear communication and processing and healing and all of that. And then there's a toxic form of no contact that focuses on manipulating the partner to either do what you want or come back to you or punish them for something that they did. Of course, I don't recommend doing it the toxic way. I recommend doing it for the right reasons. If you do have any questions about going no contact, please write your questions in the comments below. If you like this video, please like it and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.